video from Easy Electric series, and today we are going to learn about two other useful actually tools in Fusion 360, the sweep and also the coil command, and make the cool design like the this or the frame or even the ball bearing roller coaster. So stay tuned. So let's start with a simple example that shows you the application of the sweep command. So let's design the shape something like this. So as usual, let's go to the new design and let's choose the Y and Z axis and make a sketch over there. So I'm going to make a rectangle to do the center point and let to say 5 tab 5 and say enter. So just make sure it is fully constrained and we have that square here. So now I finish this sketch, I comes to the home and I wanted to choose the another surface, which is I'm going to choose the this one, which is Z and X, and now I create another sketch there. So let's just zoom in a little bit. So now I'm going to use the actually the spline and have the line here around the z-axis. Then somehow I'm going to sweep that square around these line. So for having that line, because somehow you are going to sweep this surface, so your spline actually should be big enough that these surface able to sweep around that. So for that reason, whenever you use these these actually spline, we should be careful how actually we should give it enough space for that sweep that we are going to have. So now here, if you check my shape here, it is almost here is one square. So I'm going to somehow double that for give enough space in this whenever I'm sweep that. So let to do this. So let I go to the spline. I choose this one, come to here. Then again, I come to this side, go here. Again, come to here and again go here. It should be enough. So then come back here. I say actually I found this check mark. I click on that. I'm done. Finish a sketch. So if you go home and maybe not home, let's do back here. See, we have these line here. I'm going to make that more simple somehow. Push these points more close to the z-axis that the sweep should be much easier. So now if I summarize what we did, we have a square on x and y, then we have a spline on z and x. Now I'm going to use the sweep. You comes to the create. So you see the sweep command. So it says I'm coming here, say single pass. I need to select the profile. Profile is the square that I have. And the path that you are going to sweep, I actually put this spline. So as you could see, it's actually make a very interesting shape. So here it's actually has few other parameters that you could adjust. We have a taper angle, let to say 6 and see what's happened. Is somehow it's make this bigger than what you start, which is this is another interesting shape that you got. You have a twist, somehow it's sweep and it's able to twist that. Right now twist is 0. So let's to say 30 and see it's turn. So see it's actually twist, it's sweep and also twist. So as you could see, this is the simple example. Depending on the your needs, just you should be aware. Okay, there is these parameter here that you could use. So let's to actually go to the next example and show the other application of that. Again, comes to the new design. So I'm going this time directly use the box. So using the box command, I want to X, Y. So let's to say what should be the size? I don't know. Let's to say 20, tab 20, and say enter. So then you could increase actually the height to any height that you want. And let's to say okay. So I made actually a box here. So now I'm coming to this face and say create the sketch and come and make a circle in these corners, center line circle. And let's to say 1 millimeter if is so small. So let's to say 5. Yeah, 5 is good. We say okay. So you finish this sketch and you have these here. So now, because I want to use the sweep, somehow sweep the some part of the circle around these paths. So I need to have another square here which able to uh, select all these four of these surface that you see here. So for that reason, I come here and say create the sketch. So then make another rectangle, and this time I say 2 point, exactly that top part because I want to be able to select that path and say finish it. So now I could actually select all of them. So now let's go back here and see how we could use sweep. So I come in here, I say the sweep single pass that to say portfolio. I'm selecting this part and now it's select the pass. So see, now I select the pass, it's selected all of that four side. If I didn't do that square, so it just select one, we couldn't actually be very useful for us. So see, this is actually what you did, which is very actually interesting shape. So this is actually is the other application that you could do. So let I go back maybe this time just I'm changing instead of select this section, I'm select this section of um, the circle. So do the same. I come here and say sweep, and I'm saying the pass the same place. So see, this is another interesting shape that you could have here. So now let's to go back and this times let's to somehow repeat the same thing we did before. I select this, go to the sweep. So this time I'm selecting the same thing, this part, but instead of saying cut, I'm saying the intersect and see what's happened here. So it actually made me a nice frame, and if you add few more items, it could be a very nice frame that you could use that, which shows the other example that you have here for using the sweep and the application of that. So let's to have the last one. Let's to go to the new design, and this time let's to show you one example of the coil. So I'm select the coil. So which plate I'm saying XY. So here on the XY, I'm choosing the circle 100 and enter. So as you can see, it's making me a nice coil over there. So here there is a few options. Definitely you could change the section to the circle. So this is a circle. You could also have the square and also triangle and any other shapes that you have. Let's to keep that on the square. So here you could actually open close it. That means you could adjust the height. So that's actually the other option he have, revolution. Here you could say 10. It's actually make that 10. So I back to the 6. And you could actually have the section size. You could actually adjust the section size. For now, let's do keep this like this. Now I'm coming here and say the let to have the circle here on the surface. I say create the sketch. Come here so and make a circle. Let to say center circle. Let to zoom that a little bit. We comes to the center and let to have the 15. I hope that should be enough. So 15. Now you are going to let to finish this. Come here and go to the sweep. So now this time, not single pass. I'm going to have the pass plus guide surface. Select the profile. So let I zoom that a little bit. I actually select the whole circle. Then select the pass. I select here and also the surface. I select this. So as you could see, it is a cut. I say OK. So as you could see, you actually use the sweep and also the coil, and you have the nice ball bearing roller coaster here. So these are actually give you idea how you could use the sweep and coil command depending on the needs that you have. So I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching this video.